Well, it may seem like a very obvious example, but I think the abortion debates are one in which I think natural law arguments can be a very useful tool for Christians. I think it's the case that most people in our society, even those who would be pro-choice, are going to say that infanticide is wrong, that a baby that is born should not be killed. But then I think you can, there are certain kinds of arguments that we can make that can take advantage of that admission by pro-choice people. Is there any essential difference between a baby an hour after its birth or an hour before its birth? Has that child changed? Has its nature changed? And then I think we can move backwards through the process of gestation and keep asking that question. Is there any point at which this child becomes, or this embryo becomes, something other than it was before? And I think there's a very good argument to be made that it's really not until you get to conception that you really say, here is something new. Here's something with a new kind of nature that deserves a different kind of legal recognition. Now, that's very brief. There's a lot more that would have to happen there. But that is a kind of natural law argument. It doesn't rest explicitly upon a biblical argument. And it's the kind of argument that can at least prick the consciences of those who may be willing to admit that young-born babies should not be killed. And so maybe we need to have a second thought about how we treat those who are unborn.